Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Journey to Become Wealthy. My name is Kelvin Reed, and today is Monday. We are here. I know after the holidays, hopefully you all enjoyed a long weekend, right? Long holiday. You took some time away from all this trading and just took a moment to relax, refresh, and just recharge on everything that's been going on this year. All right. So today is Monday, and we back at it, right? You got to get back in there. You got to get back to your trading. If you failed last week, where did you go wrong? And correct those concerns today. Today we saw the market actually come down, and this is due to concerns about COVID in China. We know how COVID in China shut down the economy last time, right? Shipping and sales could not perform as such, and our economy suffered along with China, right? Quarantine and things like that nature. So before I get into it, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so that you get notified when I make videos, all right? So let's take a look at the markets for today. Today we got the Dow down 1.45%, the S&P 500 down 1.54%, the Nasdaq down 1.58%, and the Russell down 2.05%. Now all of this is following up a big little, I won't say a big pump up, but it was a nice pump up to the upside following the FOMC meeting last week. So the Fed had their speech at the end of the day, pushed the markets up, and we had a nice short week for the holiday. Markets closed early on Friday, and things have just been going well until today. We finally see some pullback. We see the market kind of come down, and we see a little more fear being put back into the market. And we see this looking at the fear and greed index, right? So on last week, we saw this bad boy sitting at 63, 63, and 64. And today it has finally pulled back a little bit to that 59. Now, how much will this affect the market? Nobody knows as of right now, but it definitely has potential to do something. And you guys know how I feel about it, right? We got to take a wider look. So on the 5-day, we are up 0.26%. The month, we are up 3.41% on the Dow, right? So that's actually pretty decent. On the S&P 500, on the 5-day, we are up 0.19%. On the month, we are up 2.38%. So on the month, we are actually up. Hopefully, we continue to move up. On the Nasdaq, down 0.45% on the 5-day and up 0.56% on the month. So the Nasdaq was actually not doing very well, and I am assuming the Russell is probably in the same condition. The Russell down 0.43% on the week and down 0.86% on the month. So it's pretty much in the exact same boat as the Nasdaq. So what we're seeing here is the major markets like the Dow and S&P 500 that are, blue chip companies invested heavily and diversified are actually doing pretty well on the month. Now the year, we already know all these are taking beatings. We have not yet hit that bull territory or full bull run because right now the market is just extremely volatile with so many things going on. But with that volatility, there is money to be made. Like a day like today where things came straight down. There was a lot of money to be made if you had time, if you were able to invest in this week. So hopefully you all make some money on puts. You already know puts when the market is red, calls when the market is green. So hopefully you all were able to make money using that. So talking about China, I found this nice little article I figured I'd share with you guys just so you can kind of stay aware and on top of things for this week as we go into this week, because who knows, right, what could happen. It's just so much going on. We don't know whether we're going to see red or green days, but the main thing is to be patient, get in here, find your stock or your company that you're going to watch and do what you're going to do with it, right? Don't be out here looking around, doing too much because you'll only find trouble that way. So stocks close lower. Dow drops nearly 500 points as supply chain concerns mount amid protests in China. So they're actually protesting in China. So stocks closed lower Monday as social unrest from China's prolonged COVID restrictions weighed on markets. Monday's sell-off was driven by demonstrations that broke out in mainland China over the weekend as people vented their frustrations with Beijing's zero COVID policy. Local governments tightened COVID controls as cases surged, even though earlier this month Beijing adjusted some policies that suggested the world's second biggest economy was on its way to reopening. So we were really seeing a lot of good news. We were hoping China was going to open back up. We were hoping that we were going to see those shipping really do what it's supposed to do. Supply chain, supply demand was going to boom, right? We thought we were going to see this year skyrocket. But here we go, more bad news coming for us, and we just don't know where these things are going to go from here. The developments reverberated across global markets in Monday trading, with West Texas Intermediate crude futures briefly deepened to their lowest price since last December. You all already know this is the year. 52-week lows, 2-year lows. We've seen lows like never seen before. This market is crushing us, right? It's crushing us. So that really should come as no surprise. Shares of companies with big production facilities in China were under pressure. Apple dropped 2.6% after Bloomberg reported the unrest at a factory in China could mean 6 million fewer iPhone Pro units for the year. So even Apple is taking a big hit, especially saying that it's one of those companies that is based out of China. So you already know a lot of our China shares probably took a beating, right? You already know that NEO is one of mine. Let's see what NEO did. NEO was down 0.49%, so not too bad. We see ChargePoint down 4.59%, Apple down 2.63%. Just some of these smaller companies actually taking a hit, but nothing too heavy as of yet. You already know the people have to digest this. The market's going to react all week on the news or as more news is put out. So that's really what we have, right? We see China doing their thing. We see the markets were trying to make a little bounce back. However, right now, the news is running the world right now. So hopefully you all are able to take advantage of these downturns or upturns and make money on those using put or call options, and really just continue to be aware of what's going on. I gotta be open and honest with you, all right? I lost money yet again last week, so I've had 2 terrible weeks this year, right? I lost money again last week because I forgot the time on the Fed meeting. I was thinking Eastern time, but really it was on Central Standard Time, right? I'm an hour, it's 1 o'clock here, where the FOMC meeting was, and it was 2 o'clock there. I actually was in a trade. Pretty much wiped that trade out because the market came down and then it shot up to the moon. I was in a put option, but it went green. So, hey, I lost that money. That's okay, right? Because guess what? Long-term investors, right? We're going to continue to make money as we move forward and really just staying consistent, right? We already know $100 a day, $500 a week. Over time, that adds up and we're going to make all our money back over time. So, it's all that matters. That's really all I got for you guys. Make sure you stay aware. Hopefully you all enjoy this week. Hopefully you all make some money. Before you get out of here, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so that you get notified, and I'll see you guys later.